Okay, so let's solve this problem. So what is the value of k so that these terms form a geometric sequence? Then using this geometric sequence formula and from this given, the first term is a sub 1, the second term that's a sub 2, and the last term that's a sub n. So we need to substitute now these values to this formula. So we have a sub n, so that's 4k minus 2. So this is 4k minus 2 then equals a sub 1. So a sub 1, that's k minus 3, then times r. R is the common ratio. So we can find r using a sub 2 over a sub 1. So a sub 2, that's k plus 1 over a sub 1, that's k minus 3, then quantity to the power n is the number of terms. So since we have 1, 2, 3, 3 terms, so therefore n equals 3. So this becomes 3, then minus 1. Then to simplify, so we have 4k minus 2 then equals k minus 3 then times k plus 1 over k minus 3 then quantity to the power 3 minus 1. This one is equal to 2. Then we can rewrite this equation as 4k minus 2 then equals k minus 3 then times. So we need to distribute this exponent to both sides. So this becomes k plus 1 to the power 2 then over this k minus 3 then to the power 2. Then to simplify, so this is 4k minus 2 then equals, then observe that we can cancel this k minus 3. So cancel this k minus 3 and cancel 1k minus 3. So this becomes k plus 1 to the power 2 then over. So we still have 1 k minus 3. Then to simplify, so we're going to use cross multiplication. So just put denominator 1, then multiply, and this becomes 4k minus 2 then times k minus 3 then equals, so multiply. And since this k plus 1 to the power 2, so we can write this one as k plus 1 times k plus 1, so 2k plus 1. Then using the FOIL method to simplify, so we have this 4k times k. This is 4k squared. Then 4k times negative 3. This one is negative 12k. Then this negative 2 times k. Negative 2k. Negative 2 times negative 3. That's positive 6 then equals. So on this side, k times k. That's k squared. K times 1. That's 1k or k. Then 1 times k. This one is also 1k or k. And 1 times 1. That's 1. Then we can combine now like terms. So we have 4k to the power 2. This negative 12k and negative 2k. This is negative 14k. Then plus 6 then equals. So we have k squared and k plus k. This is 2k. then plus 1. Then this time we need to equate this equation to 0. So transpose everything to the left side. So this becomes 4k squared minus 14k, then plus 6. Transpose this k to the power 2 to the other side. So this becomes negative k to the power 2. Transpose this positive 2k to the other side. So that becomes negative 2k. And transpose this positive 1 to the other side. That becomes negative 1, then equals 0. Then we can combine now like terms. So this positive 4k squared and negative k squared. So we have this imaginary 1. So we have 4 minus 1. That's 3, then k to the power 2. And this negative 14k and negative 2k. That's negative 16k. Then this positive 6 and negative 1. That's positive 5, then equals 0. Then since we have this now quadratic equation, so we can use the quadratic factoring to find the value or the values for k. So using the quadratic factoring, this is equal to 0. So find the factors of 3k squared. So this one is 3k times k. Then since the middle term is negative and this one is positive, so therefore all the sign is negative. Then factors for 5, so that's 5 times 1. And if we put 5 on this side, then this is 1. Then to check the factors, so using the pyramid multiplication, so we have this negative 5 times k. This one is negative 5k. 3k times negative 1, that's negative 3k. Then if we add, so this is negative 8k, but observe that in the quadratic equation, the middle term is negative 16, so therefore, this is not the correct factors for this equation. So we need to change the placement of 5 and 1. So if 5 on this side and 1 on this side, then to check, so we have negative 1 times k, that's negative k, and 3k times negative 5, that's negative 15k. Then to add, so negative 1 and negative 15, this one is negative 16k, and this is the middle term of this quadratic equation. So therefore, these are now the factors for this quadratic equation. Then this time to solve for k, so we just need to equate all the factors to 0. So we have the first factor, so we have 3k minus 1 equals 0. Then the other one, k minus 5 equals 0. Then to solve for k, so transpose this negative 1, so this becomes 3k equals positive 1, then divide by 3 both sides to solve for k. So therefore k is equal to positive 1 over 3. Then the other one, so we have k equals, transpose this negative 5, so k equals positive 5. So these are the possible values for k to make these terms a geometric sequence.